Today is Monday, March 14th, and Tom Brady has cucked our brackets.
Tom Brady, of all the dramatic things that I've ever seen, Tom Brady fucked over the kids. He fucked the kids today.
We're
going to
just
make
brackets.
out with
Let's
him.
just do Tom
He
Brady
didn't just
real
kiss
quick.
him on the lips.
He's
he
back.
Fucked him over.
He's back right before free agency starts. If you think that Tom Brady ruined Bracket Sunday, which he kind of did at the end there because the brackets came out and then he dropped the bomb that he's coming back for a 23rd season. His retirement lasted like 40 days. If you think it's bad for us because all we want to do is talk about brackets, let me just give a little perspective for everyone in the world right now. You ready for this perspective? There's a gentleman who not just 12 hours ago paid $518,000 at an auction for Tom Brady's final touchdown in the NFL pass.
Wow.
$518,000
where'd you
for
see
Tom
that?
Brady's final touchdown pass on ESPN.
So I was just thinking like a couple hours ago, that guy that sold the ball back to the Bucks, you remember the one where they stole it back from him in the stands?
That was his like whatever 600th or
yeah,
whatever it was.
the one that surpassed the record.
Yeah, that's right.
That guy like probably feels pretty good about where he's at right now.
Compared to this
guy, because geez, the Bucks fucked him over. Everyone's getting fucked over by Tom Brady today. It's unbelievable. I personally can't believe that Tom Brady would ruin Coach K's retirement tour. The last bracket reveal,
losing tour.
The
which
last
is awesome.
bracket reveal of Coach K's career by announcing his own retirement tour.
Unbelievable. Well, he might play a 24th season. We don't know. He's not an egomaniac like Coach K. He's, he hasn't fully said this is his last year.
I mean, he's replaced Brett Favre now.
Yeah.
I think that this is the most dramatic, like, retirement, unretirement. Am I going to do it? No, I'm not going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to come back.
Hashtag Shefty was wrong. Which I get why he would do it right now because it's right before free agency starts. The tampering or the legal tampering period starts on Monday.
It starts tomorrow.
Yeah, so he's got to do this because there's a lot. I think there's 20 plus free agents in the Bucs organization that probably want to come back. You want to get them to come back. You want other free agents to come to Tampa Bay. So it all makes sense. Just why did you have to do it right as we got our brackets?
Well, let me ask you this, Big Cat. Do you think that the fact that Tom realized that he would have to share his induction ceremony into the Hall of Fame with Big Ben, and all the Steelers fans that were going to bus in from out of town. Canton is basically a suburb of Pittsburgh. Tom Brady saw the writing on the wall. He's like, 5 years from now, I don't want to get my ceremony cucked by Big Ben, so I'll just cuck the kids instead.
He got it back. Now I can just hope that maybe he retires with Aaron Rodgers and we get that.
That'd be very funny.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy who bought it at auction, Tom Brady's last touchdown, and now what is it? It's a touchdown pass he threw in the playoffs in a loss to the Rams. Mm-hmm. That's such a nothing burger.
So you have to wonder, like, what did happen with Tom Brady in his retirement? Like you said, 40 days. That's Lent, right?
Moses.
Moses?
Is it Moses?
No, I think
400?
Jesus stopped eating food for 40 days.
Yeah.
Except for fish on Fridays.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure is how it went. So,
and Glenny Balls. Glenny Balls also does that.
Tom Brady is gone for 40 days, and then he just realizes, like, this retirement life isn't for me. He ran out of golf to play. He ran out of courses to visit.
Well, there's conspiracy theories out there that the Bucs refused to trade him, so now he's coming back to force their hand to eventually trade him. I don't buy that.
To the Commanders for Carson Wentz.
He did say Tampa. He's playing in Tampa. Our colleague Stephen Che is insufferable would be the word I would use.
Insufferabler than usual.
Yeah, it's brutal to watch his face, and especially because he doesn't care. He's like the truest sense of a football guy that I don't even know if he knew that it was Bracket Sunday.
No, definitely not.
But either way, let's not let Tom Brady steal the brackets from us.
I do have one of my own conspiracy theories about what's going to happen with Tom Brady coming back.
Okay.
I think so. Pioli went on NFL Network today, and he was being very weird about whether or not Tom Brady is going to play for the team. Like, you would think that would be the easiest interview of all time for him. Like, we're super excited to have Tom Brady come back to the Bucs.
Wait, Scott Pioli works on the Bucs now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think it was Pioli.
That's his old time guy.
Yeah. Anyway, so he was being like very cryptic about whether or not Tom Brady was going to come back and play for the Bucs. You would think he would say, like, yes, Tom Brady, very excited. My theory is that Tom Brady wants to play for the Raiders, for McDaniels, who's now the head coach of the Raiders, his old offensive coordinator.
But wouldn't he have?
And how awesome would that division be in quarterbacks? at that point.
Yeah, that would be the dumbest move Tom Brady could ever do.
It'd be
I don't think Pioli works for the Bucs.
No, but I would love it.
He definitely doesn't.
He doesn't?
No, I think he works in TV.
Well, what was Florio talking about then earlier?
I don't know. Florio was
talking about Pioli.
Who the fuck knows what
Florio was talking about? Well, okay, so Florio was talking about Pioli being very weird and cryptic on NFL Network today.
Okay.
About whether or not Tom Brady's going to play for them. Like he knew something.
Got it.
In other words.
Got it. Because I was say I that would be the dumbest move of all time to go to the Raiders when he's now. I think he probably looked at it and was like, wait, everyone's in the AFC now. I just have to beat Aaron Rodgers, who chokes every time he's in the playoffs, and maybe Matthew Stafford, who they won the Super Bowl. Like the Bucs, they're playing the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Saints, who don't know what they're doing. I don't know. He probably was like, hey, I could just come back and I'll be in the playoffs, guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean I don't think that the way that it played out, it didn't really surprise anybody that Tom's going to come back.
He just didn't have to do it tonight.
The way that the retirement was set up and then taken back and then set up again, it seemed fishy at the time. He did thank Hank, though. How does this impact his thank you message to you, Hank?
It's exciting. It just gives him another chance.
Yeah, it does. It's total redo. Yeah. Total redo that he gets to do it for you.
Yeah.
I think the guy's just addicted to football, and even 40 days of he probably went, this is exactly how it went. He went on a vacation for 3 weeks. He got back from vacation. He took his kids to school for maybe a week or two in a row, and he was like, wait, this is it now?
And I think people want, they retire so they don't have to work out, but I'm sure he's, still working out, and he's, still active, and he's like, wait.
Alex Guerrero's
why am I still doing this if I'm not going to play when I can just play?
Yeah, Alex Guerrero's still showing up at his house at 5:45 in the morning and giving him deep tissue massages. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to play. And again, he just rolls out and he's in the playoffs.
Do you think that Tom Brady spent the last 40 days actually trying other foods besides
no chance.
The rare bison, eating buffalo heart?
I think he's always on call. So he was even in retirement, he's like, I might come back at any time. He'll eat like that forever.
It's going to be very funny to see Antonio Brown try to walk back everything that he said about him.
He should come back.
And be like, let's get everybody back.
The missing piece is just Gronk and getting Ali Marpet back, who I wouldn't be shocked. Tom Brady has that ability. But let's not let him steal everything. We can talk about him later on this week.